Ever wondered if your favorite zero-calorie sodas are really as different as they claim? Or is it all just a fizz and no buzz? Today we're diving into the bubbly world of Coke Zero and Diet Coke, uncovering what sets these popular drinks apart, from their secret formulas to the impact they have on your health. Buckle up for a fizzy ride. This is a story of taste, health, and bubbles that you won't want to miss. Let's crack open the history of these bubbly rivals. In 1983, Diet Coke made a splash, not just as another soda, but as a top-secret mission by Coca-Cola. It was like launching a soda to the moon. Diet Coke took over from Tab, the reigning king of diet drinks. Just 1 year later, boom, Diet Coke was #1, not just in the US, but all over the world. And it didn't stop there, with caffeine-free, cherry, and a whole rainbow of flavors joining the party. Fast forward to 2006, and here comes Coke Zero, declaring itself more than just a diet drink. But wait, in 2017, it got a makeover, changing its name to Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. It was like a summer transformation with a new look and a focus on its promise of zero sugar. This change was a bit controversial, with some loving it and others not so much. Originally, Coke Zero was the cool dude of sodas, aiming for a more masculine image. Then in 2021, Coca-Cola gave Coke Zero another upgrade, boasting an even better taste and a fresh new look. So we've uncapped the histories of Diet Coke and Coke Zero, each with its own fizz and flair, but what's inside these cans that makes them tick? Let's dive into the ingredients and see how these two popular sodas blend their unique concoctions. Diet Coke, the OG zero-calorie soda, relies on aspartame as its main sweetener. Think of it like the secret ingredient that gives it that classic Diet Coke taste. But Diet Coke isn't afraid to experiment. Over the years, it's added different sweeteners and flavorings to keep things exciting. Coke Zero, on the other hand, also uses aspartame, but it adds another friend to the mix, a sulfame potassium, ACE-K for short. Why? Because it wants to get as close as possible to the classic Coca-Cola taste without the sugar. Think of it like trying to recreate your grandma's famous cookies.
Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les. Put that cookie down now!
It may not be exactly the same, but it's still delicious. Now let's talk taste. Diet Coke has its own unique flavor, different from the original Coke. It's like a band with its own sound, rocking the charts but distinct from the classic hits. Over time, Diet Coke has expanded its flavor range to cater to different tastes. Coke Zero, however, is like a tribute band to classic Coca-Cola. Its mission is to replicate that beloved original Coke taste, making it the perfect choice for those who want the classic experience without the calories and the sugar. Both of these fizzy friends use artificial sweeteners to give you that sweet taste, without the sugar high or crash. Remember, though, that aspartame and ACE-K have their own stories. They're generally considered safe, but some questions remain about their long-term effects. We'll talk about this later. Now that we've explored their ingredients, let's dive into another important aspect, the nutrition facts. How do Diet Coke and Coke Zero compare in terms of calories, sugar, caffeine, and sodium? Let's take a closer look. When it comes to calories and sugar, both these drinks are like magic tricks. They disappear.
Gee, wow, how do you do that?
Magic.
0 calories and no sugar, making them practically invisible compared to regular sodas packed with sugar and calories. It's like choosing a salad over a slice of chocolate cake, but still getting all the fizzy fun. Next up is caffeine, the wake-you-up kick in your sip. Diet Coke is like that friend who's always bouncing off the walls, packing 46 milligrams of caffeine per can. Coke Zero is a bit calmer with around 34 milligrams per can. It's a small difference, but for caffeine-sensitive folks, it's like choosing between a strong espresso and a smoother Americano. Remember, while caffeine can be great for focus, too much can leave you jittery or wide awake at night. Finally, let's talk sodium. Both fizzy friends have some, but just a tiny bit. It's like adding a sprinkle of salt to a huge pot of soup. It's there, but not the main focus. This is good news for those watching their sodium intake. Balancing delicious treats with what's good for us is like walking a tightrope. Exciting, but requiring a little caution.
Oh!
With the nutritional facts in the mix, let's shift our focus to a vital ingredient in any beverage story: health. From the effects of artificial sweeteners to their roles in our diets, let's explore the health implications of choosing between Diet Coke and Coke Zero. Remember, both drinks utilize artificial sweeteners, primarily aspartame, but Coke Zero adds a twist with asulfamine potassium, ACE-K. These sweeteners are like party DJs, keeping the fizz flowing without the sugar crash. Though approved by the FDA and generally considered safe, they've faced some controversy in the health world. Let's address the aspartame safety concern in Coke Zero specifically. There's a myth that aspartame is a villain, but like rumors, it's often exaggerated. Scientifically, aspartame falls into the possible but not definite risk category. Similar to your cell phone, the key is dosage. Even heavy Coke Zero consumption falls within the safe zone. So, no need to fear the aspartame boogeyman.
Yo, I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya!
However, Diet Coke's acidity, like its sugary counterparts, can harm tooth enamel. The phosphoric acid is the culprit, slowly eroding your enamel's surface. Think of it as a slow dance you might not notice until the damage is done. Weight management is another factor. Diet sodas are often seen as the diet-friendly choice, but the truth is more complex. Some studies suggest switching to diet soda doesn't guarantee weight loss. In fact, due to a phenomenon called compensatory eating, for example, ordering fries with diet soda, it could lead to unintentional weight gain. Finally, let's talk side effects. Some studies suggest aspartame can trigger headaches in individuals, according to the American Migraine Foundation. But remember, everyone's body reacts differently. Some groove to aspartame while others don't. As for the rumors linking aspartame and ACE-K to cancer, the research is still inconclusive. More long-term studies are needed to solve this health mystery. For now, the FDA approves these sweeteners, but the debate, like any good dance, continues. Before we declare a winner, let's explore the bigger picture, the soda market. Who's winning the hearts of soda lovers, Diet Coke or Coke Zero? The trend is clear: less sugar is more. Coke Zero Sugar is a shining example, racking up $1.3 billion in retail value in just 2019. This isn't a fluke, it's a major trend showing people crave that classic Coke taste, but with less guilt. Fast forward to 2023 and Coca-Cola is still innovating to meet these health-conscious preferences. This isn't just a fad, it's a major shift towards healthier versions of our favorite drinks. Looking at the broader picture of diet soft drinks, with Diet Coke as a major player, we see a similar story. The market was worth about $4.25 billion in 2019 and is predicted to reach $5.17 billion by 2025. The growth isn't just gradual, it's like a rocket ship blasting off. North America, especially the younger generation, is leading the charge. As it seems, both are making their grand steps on the market, with Diet Cola being the leader. Now that we've seen the trends and preferences, let's check out how Diet Coke and Coke Zero have played their cards in the marketing game. How have these two fizzy friends positioned themselves to win over their audience? And how has their strategy changed over time? Coke Zero entered the scene with a cool macho vibe, targeting guys who wouldn't typically drink diet soda. It was like saying, hey dudes, diet drinks are for everyone.
Hey, can I get a large fries?
Yeah,
and a diet cock? Diet cock. Diet cock.
This was a bold move considering most diet drinks didn't scream manly. Coke Zero's marketing smashed that stereotype and grabbed the attention of a new audience. Diet Coke, on the other hand, took a different approach. It cast a wider net, aiming to appeal to everyone. Think of Diet Coke as the stylish friend who's always on top of the trends. Its marketing focused on being not just a healthy choice, but a cool and fashionable one, with sleek and modern designs that caught everyone's eye. But marketing strategies evolve with the times. Coke Zero decided to shake things up with a complete makeover. It ditched the macho image for something more modern and inclusive, like a trendy update to stay relevant and appealing. This wasn't just a new look, it was a statement saying, we're for everyone. And to sweeten the deal, they also improved the flavor, claiming an even better taste experience. So what does this mean for us, the soda-loving public? Coke Zero's inclusiveness could be a game changer. It's like inviting everyone to the party, creating a more open and welcoming atmosphere. This might just give Coke Zero a leg up, helping it catch up to Diet Coke's long-standing broad appeal. Ultimately, both Diet Coke and Coke Zero are dancing to the tune of market trends and consumer preferences, each with their own unique style and marketing magic. Their goal? To connect with you, the drinker, and win your heart. We've journeyed through the bubbly world of Diet Coke and Coke Zero, exploring everything from their ingredients and nutrition to their marketing strategies. But the ultimate question remains, who wins the cola crown?
Yes, I crown you king.
Before you answer, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more fizzy fun. Now back to the matter at hand. After all our fizzy adventures, the choice between Coke Zero and Diet Coke boils down to a simple truth: personal preference. Imagine a soda fountain with two taps, one pouring Diet Coke and the other Coke Zero. Which one do you reach for? Are you drawn to the distinct taste of Diet Coke, a flavor that stands on its own? Or does Coke Zero's closer resemblance to the original Coke, without the sugar, sound more appealing? Let's not forget the caffeine kick. If you crave that extra energy boost, Diet Coke's higher caffeine content might be your perfect match. But if you prefer a gentler caffeine buzz, Coke Zero might be your new best friend. In this soda saga, there's no single winner, just the perfect choice for your individual taste and lifestyle. Whether you choose Diet Coke or Coke Zero, it all comes down to what makes your taste buds sing and your heart happy. Considering everything we've discussed, which cola are you reaching for? Or do you have another favorite? Let us know in the comments below.